Have you ever wondered what happened to the cast of Fawlty Towers after the iconic sitcom ended in 1979? This British comedy, created by and starring John Cleese, introduced us to unforgettable characters like the neurotic Basil Fawlty, his sharp-tongued wife Sybil, and the well-meaning but bumbling Manuel. Even after just 2 seasons, Fawlty Towers became a beloved classic, and its influence is still felt in comedy today. But what became of the talented actors who brought these unforgettable characters to life once the show wrapped up? In this video, we'll dive into the careers and lives of the cast members after the show's end, uncovering their next steps, new projects, and how their time on Fawlty Towers impacted their personal and professional journeys. Prunella Scales, born on June 22, 1932, in Sutton, Surrey, England, is a renowned British actress best known for portraying Sybil Fawlty in the iconic sitcom Fawlty Towers, 1975 to 1979. At the time of filming, she was 43 years old. Her portrayal of Sybil, the sharp and often exasperating wife of Basil Fawlty, played by John Cleese, remains one of the most memorable performances in British television history. Scales began her acting career after training at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA. She initially appeared in various television and theater roles throughout the 1950s and 1960s, gaining recognition for her skill and versatility. Her big breakthrough came with Fawlty Towers, which, although initially struggling with viewership, eventually became a cult classic. Despite its brief run of only 2 series, the show is considered one of the greatest TV comedies of all time, and Scales's portrayal of Sybil remains a key highlight. In her personal life, Prunella married actor Timothy West in 1963, and they have enjoyed a long, supportive relationship. They have 2 sons, Joe and Samuel West, both of whom pursued careers in acting. Samuel West is particularly well known for his work in television and film. Beyond Fawlty Towers, Scales had a successful career in television and theater, including notable roles in The Chronicles of Narnia and Doctor Who. She also gained recognition for her voice work, particularly in an animated version of Roald Dahl's The Twits. In recent years, Scales has been open about her battle with Alzheimer's disease, a condition that has led her to step back from public life. Despite this, she remains a beloved figure in British entertainment. As of 2024, at 92 years old, Scales is remembered for her immense contribution to television and her unforgettable role in Fawlty Towers. John Cleese, born on October 27, 1939, in Weston-super-Mare, England, is best known for his role as Basil Fawlty in the classic British sitcom Fawlty Towers, which aired from 1975 to 1979. At 36 years old, Cleese starred as the bumbling and irritable hotel owner, a character that would become iconic in British television history. The series, which Cleese co-wrote with his then-wife Connie Booth, remains a beloved comedy, praised for its sharp wit and memorable characters. Cleese's career began with Monty Python, where he became a central figure in the groundbreaking sketch comedy show Monty Python's Flying Circus, 1969 to 1974. His work with Monty Python, alongside his roles in films like The Life of Brian, 1979, and A Fish Called Wanda, 1888, solidified his reputation as one of Britain's foremost comedians. He won a BAFTA for his screenplay in A Fish Called Wanda and became internationally known for his unique humor and physical comedy. In his personal life, Cleese has been married 4 times. His first wife, Connie Booth, was his co-writer for Fawlty Towers, but they divorced in 1978. He later married Barbara Trentham, 1981 to 1990, Alice Faye Eichelberger, 1992 to 2008, and Jennifer Wade, 2012 to present. Cleese has 2 daughters, Cynthia and Camilla, from his first two marriages. Fawlty Towers remains Cleese's defining work, although his career saw both successes and setbacks in the years following the show's end. He continued to work in television, film, and stage, though none of his later projects matched the acclaim of his work on Fawlty Towers. Despite the ups and downs, Cleese's status as a comedic legend has remained intact, and he continues to perform and make occasional public appearances, still displaying his sharp humor. As of now, Cleese is 85 years old and still active in the entertainment industry, making occasional TV appearances and pursuing stand-up comedy. His legacy in comedy is undeniable, and Fawlty Towers continues to be a highlight of British television. Connie Booth was born on December 2nd, 1940, in Indianapolis, Indiana. She is best known for playing Polly Sherman in the iconic British sitcom Fawlty Towers, which aired from 1975 to 1979. During the show's run, she was 34 years old. Booth's portrayal of the sensible chambermaid Polly, who dealt with the chaos caused by Basil Fawlty, John Cleese, was central to the show's success. Apart from acting, Connie also co-wrote several episodes of Fawlty Towers alongside Cleese, showcasing her talent behind the scenes. Before Fawlty Towers, Booth had an established career in television and theater, but the sitcom remains her most defining role. Her work on the show, coupled with her collaboration with Cleese, solidified her place in British comedy. Following Fawlty Towers, Connie's acting career slowed down. She made a few television appearances and films, but chose to step back from the limelight to focus on family life. Connie was married to John Cleese in 1968, and they had one daughter, Cynthia, born in 1971. However, their marriage ended in divorce in 1978. Despite their separation, they continued to work together professionally, especially on Fawlty Towers. The couple maintained a professional relationship after their divorce, showing mutual respect for each other's talents. After the show, Connie Booth lived a quieter life. She appeared in fewer projects and focused more on raising her daughter. Today, at 83 years old, she is not as publicly visible but is still fondly remembered for her role in Fawlty Towers, which remains a classic of British television. Connie's legacy in comedy continues to endure, even as she enjoys a more private life. Andrew Sachs, born on April 7, 1930, in Berlin, Germany, was a British actor best known for his role as Manuel in the classic British sitcom Fawlty Towers, 1975 to 1979. At the time of filming, Sachs was 45 years old. His portrayal of the bumbling Spanish waiter, with his thick accent and endless misunderstandings, became one of the most memorable comedic characters in television history. Sachs's early life was marked by hardship as he and his family fled Nazi Germany in 1938, settling in Britain. He pursued acting at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, RADA, and later appeared in various TV roles, but it was his part as Manuel that brought him fame. His comedic chemistry with John Cleese, who played Basil Fawlty, made Fawlty Towers a critical and cultural success, even though the series only ran for 12 episodes. In his personal life, Sachs was married to actress and writer Melody Lang for over 40 years. Together, they had 2 children, a daughter named Kate and a son named John. Sachs valued his family life, and his love for his children was clear throughout his career. Following Fawlty Towers, Sachs appeared in a variety of other roles, including Doctor Who, Little Britain, and various radio programs like The 4 O'Clock Show. Despite not achieving the same level of fame as his role in Fawlty Towers, Sachs remained a respected figure in British entertainment. In his later years, Sachs battled vascular dementia, which led to his death on November 23, 2016, at the age of 86. His death was widely mourned, as he was remembered not only for his exceptional talent, but also for his kindness and dedication to his family. Sax's legacy lives on through his iconic performance as Manuel and his contributions to British television. Gilly Flower, born on August 26, 1908, in London, England, was an English actress best known for her role as Miss Agatha Tibbs in the classic British sitcom Fawlty Towers, 1975 to 1979. During the show's run, she was 67 years old, bringing decades of acting experience to her portrayal of the sharp-tongued, no-nonsense maid. Flower had a long career in theater and television, appearing in various productions before landing the memorable role of Miss Tibbs, a character who often provided dry humor and a contrast to the chaotic antics of Basil Fawlty. Before Fawlty Towers, Flower appeared in several television shows such as Doctor at Large, 1971, and The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin, 1976. But her role in Fawlty Towers was her most famous. Although not a central character, Miss Tibbs's sarcastic remarks and dry wit became iconic, adding a distinctive flavor to the series. Her performance was characterized by subtlety and sharp timing, making her a fan favorite. In her personal life, Gilly Flower married actor and director Peter Howell, and together they had children. Details about her family life remain largely private, but it is known that she had a happy marriage and balanced her career with her family responsibilities. Flower's career spanned over 5 decades, with her later years marked by smaller roles on television and in theater. She passed away on February 17, 2001, at the age of 92. While she was best known for her work on Fawlty Towers, Flower's legacy as a versatile actress lives on, and her portrayal of Miss Tibbs remains a cherished part of British comedy. In summary, Gilly Flower's career was distinguished by her professionalism, wit, and memorable performances. Her role in Fawlty Towers remains her most iconic, but her contributions to British television and theatre are still remembered fondly. She passed away in 2001, leaving behind a legacy of excellence in her craft. Ballard Berkeley, born on August 6, 1904, in Rusholme, Manchester, England, was an English actor best known for his role as Major Gowan in the classic British sitcom Fawlty Towers. He was 71 years old when the show aired from 1975 to 1979. Despite his late fame in television, Berkeley had a long and varied career in acting that spanned several decades. Growing up in Manchester, Berkeley developed an interest in acting while studying at the University of Cambridge. He began his career on the stage, performing in numerous West End productions, and later transitioned to film and television. Berkeley's early film career included roles in notable movies like The Lady Vanishes, 1938, and The Blue Lamp, 1949, where he was often cast as upper-class, dignified characters. In the 1960s, Berkeley shifted to television, where he appeared in a range of dramas. However, it was his portrayal of Major Gowan in Fawlty Towers that cemented his place in television history. The character of Major Gowan, a befuddled war veteran, provided much of the show's comic relief and became a fan favorite despite his limited screen time. Berkeley married actress Marjorie Westbury in 1939, and the couple remained together for over 40 years. They had no children, and Berkeley's private family life remained largely out of the public eye. Though his career was largely focused on acting, his personal life appeared stable and private. Ballard Berkeley passed away on January 16, 1988, at the age of 83. His role as Major Gowan in Fawlty Towers remains his most memorable contribution to television. Despite not being a central figure in many major productions, his work in television and film has left a lasting impact, especially through his performance in this iconic sitcom. His legacy lives on in the fond memories of fans who continue to enjoy his work today. Brian Hall, born on November 20th, 1937, was an English actor known for his role as Terry the waiter in the classic sitcom Fawlty Towers, 1975 to 1979. At the time of filming, Hall was 41 years old. Although his role in Fawlty Towers was not as prominent as some of the other characters, his performance as the somewhat bumbling yet lovable waiter made a lasting impression on audiences. Brian Hall had a diverse career in both television and film, appearing in various shows throughout the 1960s and 1970s. However, his role in Fawlty Towers stands as one of his most recognized and beloved. Despite the short-lived nature of the series, lasting only 2 seasons, Fawlty Towers became a landmark in British comedy, and Hall's portrayal of Terry added a unique, humorous element to the show's dynamic. In his personal life, Brian Hall was married to actress and writer Jane Hall. The couple's relationship appeared to be strong and loving, though much of their private life was kept out of the public eye. They had children together, though little is publicly known about them. Hall's career, while successful, was marked by periods of relative obscurity, and he worked in a variety of different roles, both on stage and screen. Throughout his career, Hall's performances spanned several genres, and he was well regarded for his versatility. He appeared in other notable television shows and films, often in supporting roles, where he brought his unique charm and comedic timing to his characters. However, despite these accomplishments, it was his role in Fawlty Towers that remains his most enduring contribution to British television. Tragically, Brian Hall passed away on September 17, 1997, at the age of 59, after a battle with cancer. His death marked the loss of a talented and beloved actor who had entertained audiences for decades. Today, Hall is remembered for his contribution to Fawlty Towers and the lasting impact his performance had on the show's success and legacy in British comedy. Renee Roberts, born on September 24, 1908, was an English actress known for her role as Miss Ursula Gatsby in the popular British sitcom Fawlty Towers, which aired from 1975 to 1979. She was 67 years old when she portrayed the character in the episode The Kipper and the Corpse. Despite her relatively brief appearance in the series, her role as the demanding and prim guest left a lasting impression on viewers. Roberts' career in acting spanned several decades, starting in the 1930s. She appeared in numerous stage productions, radio programs, and films. However, she is perhaps best remembered for her work in television, where she frequently played older, refined characters. Her role in Fawlty Towers came later in life, marking one of the more notable moments of her career. While she didn't have a large number of high-profile roles, Roberts was a respected and well-regarded figure in the industry, known for her strong stage presence and the ability to bring depth to her characters. In her personal life, Renee Roberts married a man named John Roberts, though there is little public information about their relationship. She did not have children, and much of her personal life remains private, as she was not one to seek out the limelight. However, she was known for her professionalism and dedication to her craft. Throughout her career, Roberts experienced both successes and challenges. While she did not achieve the same level of fame as some of her contemporaries, her consistent work in theater and television ensured that she was always in demand for character roles. Her contribution to Fawlty Towers, though small, was significant in showcasing her comedic timing and ability to bring depth to a guest role in a show that was widely influential in the world of British comedy. Renee Roberts passed away on February 6, 1996, at the age of 87. Despite her death, her legacy in the world of acting remains intact. Joan Sanderson, born on November 24, 1912, in London, England, is best known for her role as Mrs. Alice Richards in the final episode of Fawlty Towers in 1979. She was 66 years old at the time. Although her appearance on the show was brief, Sanderson's portrayal of the demanding and irritable guest, Mrs. Richards, was memorable. Her performance perfectly complemented the show's chaotic humor, especially in scenes with Basil Fawlty, John Cleese, where her sharp wit added a new layer to the comedy. Before Fawlty Towers, Joan had a distinguished career in theater, television, and film. She was known for playing authoritative or stern characters, a skill that made her a sought-after actress in British productions. Although she wasn't as widely recognized as some of her peers, Joan earned respect for her acting versatility and her ability to make her characters both believable and compelling. Joan married actor and director Norman MacKinnell in 1938, and they had a daughter. Their marriage was supportive, and Joan's family life seemed fulfilling. However, she preferred to keep her personal life private, focusing more on her work in the entertainment industry. Following her role in Fawlty Towers, Joan continued to work in television and theater, appearing in shows like The Sweeney and Are You Being Served? While none of these roles achieved the same level of fame as her Fawlty Towers performance, she maintained a steady presence in the industry. Joan Sanderson passed away on May 24, 1992, at the age of 79. Her death marked the end of a long and respected career in British entertainment. Though she did not achieve widespread fame, her performance in Fawlty Towers remains one of her most enduring legacies, cherished by fans of the show. Joan's ability to bring depth to her roles, even in short appearances, made her a valued member of the British acting community. Terence Connolly, born on July 15, 1919, was a British actor best known for his role as Mr. Johnston in the 1975 sitcom Fawlty Towers. At the time of filming, Connolly was 56 years old. While his role was a small one, as a guest at the Fawlty Towers Hotel, his performance contributed to the show's comedic success. Before Fawlty Towers, Connolly had a long career in television and film. He appeared in various British TV shows, including The Avengers, The Saint, and Coronation Street. His career spanned several decades, with a range of supporting and character roles. Though he was not a household name, his steady presence on television made him a respected figure in the industry. In his personal life, Connolly was married to actress and playwright Valerie Taylor. They shared a long and loving marriage, though Connolly was a private person, and details about his family life remain largely out of the public eye. The couple had children, but little is known about them. While Connolly's role in Fawlty Towers was not central, he was part of the ensemble cast that included John Cleese, Prunella Scales, and Andrew Sachs, helping make the show a beloved classic. Connolly's skill in supporting roles earned him recognition, though he was not widely known outside of his television work. Connolly continued to act into his later years, appearing in various roles throughout the 1980s and 1990s. His career remained steady, and he was appreciated for his professionalism and versatility. Terence Connolly passed away on April 7, 2016, at the age of 96. His death marked the loss of a respected character actor whose contributions to British television, particularly his role in Fawlty Towers, are fondly remembered. Michael Gwynne, born on November 30, 1916, in London, England, was a respected British actor known for his versatile performances in film, television, and theatre. He gained widespread recognition for his role as Lord Melbury in the classic sitcom Fawlty Towers, which aired in 1975. At the time of filming, Gwynne was 59 years old. Although his role was brief, his portrayal of the dignified and composed Lord Melbury added depth to the show, contrasting with the chaotic antics of Basil Fawlty and the other characters. Before Fawlty Towers, Gwynne had a long and successful career, appearing in numerous films such as The Queen of Spades, 1949, The Man Who Never Was, 1956, and The Longest Day, 1962. He was known for playing a variety of roles, often bringing a sense of authority and humor to his characters. Gwynne was appreciated for his ability to bring complexity to even the smallest of roles, establishing himself as a dependable character actor in British cinema. In his personal life, Gwynne was married to actress and singer Joan Savage, and they had a family together. While details about his children remain private, it is known that his marriage was happy, and he enjoyed a balanced family life alongside his career. Sadly, Gwynne's career was cut short when he passed away on January 29, 1976, at the age of 59 from a heart attack. His death came just months after his appearance in Fawlty Towers, leaving a void in British acting. Despite his relatively brief life, his legacy lives on through his work in television and film, with his performance as Lord Melbury remaining a memorable part of Fawlty Towers. In summary, Michael Gwynne was a talented and versatile actor whose career spanned film, television, and theater. His role in Fawlty Towers is a highlight of his legacy, and although his life was tragically short, his contributions to British entertainment continue to be appreciated. April Walker, born in 1943 in England, is an actress best known for her role as Jean in the classic British sitcom Fawlty Towers. She was 32 years old when she appeared in the show in 1975, playing a guest at the Fawlty Towers Hotel. While her role was not central, her portrayal of Jean remains a memorable part of the series, contributing to the show's enduring charm. Walker began her acting career in the 1960s, making appearances in various television programs and films. She found notable success in the 1970s when she was cast in Fawlty Towers, a role that brought her recognition. In addition to television work, she also performed on stage, showcasing her versatility as an actress. Although her career in the spotlight was relatively brief, her role in Fawlty Towers remains a key highlight. Throughout her career, Walker's roles in sitcoms, particularly in Fawlty Towers, were among her most well-known. After the series, she continued to work in television, but she gradually took on fewer roles as she moved into the later stages of her career. She kept a low profile in comparison to some of her more famous co-stars. April Walker is known to have been married, but she has kept details of her personal life largely private. Information about her family and children is not publicly available, as she preferred to maintain a sense of privacy. Despite being relatively out of the public eye, she had a stable and long-term marriage. Now 81 years old, April Walker no longer actively pursues acting roles. However, her work in Fawlty Towers and other television appearances remain fondly remembered. Though her career was quieter than that of some of her co-stars, her role in the iconic sitcom ensures that she remains a cherished part of its legacy. And that's a wrap! The cast of Fawlty Towers may have moved on to different projects, but their unforgettable performances continue to influence comedy today. We hope you enjoyed learning what happened to these legendary actors after the show ended. If you liked this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.